Hey guys, welcome back to war number 5. I'm super excited to show this one off. I was able to bring pretty much the dream team. I have Omega and my brand newly R4'd Tigra. Super excited to get to use her in war today, as well as Omega. It's been a while. So yeah, super excited. First up here we have a blade on kinetic transference. You'll see I'm like a tiny bit rusty with Omega here. It's like definitely not a perfect fight, but yeah, it had been a while since I got to use him, so I was super excited to be able to bring him in. He will be used for a few fights of today's war, and Tigra will be used a little bit more than she has been in the last few, so super excited about it. Basically here, since it's kinetic transference, I just do not want to push him to special 2, or I'm pretty much gonna have to eat it to the face. So yeah, still goes down pretty quick, so not too bad at all. This next fight up here, I have a Peni on Vivified. I did, probably no exaggeration, 30 duels before I went into this fight, because I was trying to master paying really close attention to her auto block, which is a little like blue icon that pops up, just to make sure that I'm not taking too much power burn damage. I died a few times in my duels with my 3-star, so I wanted to make sure that I was good to go. I do mess it up a little bit, and I was a little bit paranoid about pushing her to special 2, so you'll see that happen here in a second. I should have just thrown that. The fight would have ended, but I was just being a little bit overly cautious. And right there, again, it was nerves. I should have gone for a heavy. It would have been totally fine. And then here we finish her off. I took some unnecessary damage, but we were still able to get the solo there. And then next up here, I have Black Panther Civil War on this little hazard shift shared fight. Obviously I've taken this on hazard shift boss island a few times, and I also took Black Panther boss last war before this one, so I mean this is just child's play at that point, you know. So pretty easy. Still 2 heavies and a special 2 is gonna get him down, and I'm just absolutely loving this damage on the R4. So yeah, super fun war for me so far. So next up for section 2, I'll be heading to path 1. I'm still not 100% like familiar with these nodes. I mean, I reread the nodes that I know anyway, regardless if I've taken it a million times or not. But I was going back and forth on whether or not I felt more comfortable with Tigra or Omega here. And I think honestly it's just like a comfort thing. I just knew that I would be able to get out of here alive with Omega. I was still kind of like having a little bit of issue with some of the counters with Tigra and like the exact timing of missing some of his specials. So you'll see him go unblockable here. I knew it was coming, but also he's almost dead, so I knew if I took a few hits it would be fine, and that it would end before it became a problem. So yeah, there we go. And then moving on, I have a Manthing here on this new like buffet over time node, which I mean, honestly it's basically the same thing. So yeah, pretty standard Omega fight here. Okay, so that was pretty easy. Moving on, I've been practicing Sersi a lot. Like, I've been practicing the counters, the spacing, everything. So I felt really good going into here. It goes a little bit sideways, but thankfully with the Tigra practice I've gotten so far this season, I was well equipped to just kind of adapt. With Sersi, you want to make sure that you neutralize her before she has the chance to throw heavy, otherwise she'll go into her glancing mode. And she was a little bit stingy with specials. I was trying to bait this special one out, and my second light tap did not register there. Typically I do dash back 2 lights, and that's usually good for countering her. But yeah, you'll see it right here. That one landed fine. And I'm able to finish her off. It cost me a potion or 2, but it's okay. Really annoying. I've been having like weird screen registering issues amongst all of the other issues that seem to be going on. But here we have Skrull on Hazard Shift, and at this point I'm feeling really comfortable with this fight. I've fought Skrull in war several times now since the disaster in war number 1, so I'm feeling really confident, and Tigra is R4 now, so it gets a little scary with Hazard Shift. I feel like I just have terrible RNG in general, but as you can see, I had 2 Hazard Shift debuffs on me, and I'm still just, I just racked up like 3 more in like 5 seconds, but it's okay. Still got him down really quick and easy. And yeah, that wraps up this war. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and I will see you next time.